gonna smell like a prostitute when I finish this video, but oh, it's wealth. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing the biggest dents in my fragrance collection. This was a video that I saw my girl Ayesha do, and I will link her channel down below. Of course, you all know that I adore her. She shared this recently and I was like, you know what? I am not someone who goes through a lot of my bottles. I have never finished one whole bottle. And it's because I have so many fragrances, and I also only spray 1 or 2 sprays per occasion every time I put them on. So the top dents in my collection are not necessarily my most loved or ones that you guys have seen me use in the past year. But here we are. So if you guys would like to see which scents they are, please keep watching. So I figured this would be fun, and let's start with the scent that Ayesha actually gifted me. This was many years ago. I used to have this fragrance in a smaller bottle. Now, I don't think I finished it up, but I think I just tossed it because I was sick of keeping it. That's not a good enough excuse, but it is what it is. So my first scent is Paco Rabanne's Olympia. And oh my goodness. First of all, Ayesha, thank you so much for sending this to me. Is this the original or the Intense? I think it's the original. And I believe she liked the Intense more, but she remembered that I love this fragrance. Whew. This is just a spicy, floral, with a little bit of citrus. It is very heavy. It maybe has a little amber in it. It's a deeper, fresh, floral scent that is citrusy and so beautiful. This leaves a scent trail like no other. Now, another thing you're gonna notice, these are the biggest dents in my collection, but that doesn't mean the dents are huge. It just means that they're the biggest. So one thing that Ayesha did in the video, which I loved, was she turned her fragrances upside down, so you could really see the dent. I've used a fair amount of this. It's beautiful. I love it so much. I don't use it all too often. This was one of the earlier fragrances in my collection, and now that I have over 50, I kind of get things, love them, and obsess over them. So I don't use this all too often, but when I tell you the men's is, they love it. And the women appreciate it as well. This is a beautiful scent. I don't think it gets enough love here on YouTube. I don't even know if they still sell it, but it is beautiful. Paco Rabanne's scents are just all around beautiful. This is something I would only really wear in the fall and winter. So honestly, I'm pulling her to the front of my cabinet so she can get some use this season for sure. Okay, my next fragrance is one that I really, really love. This is Giorgio Armani C, and this is one that I only wear in the summertime. This is a musky vanilla. Oh my goodness. It's so creamy, it's so sweet, it's so feminine without being super sweet and juvenile. It's very grown woman and classy. I love it. I love wearing this one, as you guys know, when I'm sitting outside on a patio in the dead of summer, because she radiates off of like sweaty skin. I know it sounds nasty, but she radiates so beautifully when your skin is warm. And the men, baby, the men love this. It's sweet. You know, I think a lot of fragrance enthusiasts, we love complex and deep scents, but men are very basic when it comes to what they like to smell on us. Now, that's not to say they don't want to smell something unique on us, but as long as it's sweet and feminine, they're hooked. This is so good. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. A musky floral that has a little bit of a nutty creaminess in it. Oh my goodness, this is a summer stunner. And look at that dent. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you see some of these other dents, you will see, darling, this is good for me. I know, I'm bad. My next scent is probably the newest one that I'm going to share. I received this for my birthday back in June, and for me to have this and have this much of a big dent, this is a lot. This should be celebrated. So this is Louis Vuitton's Le Jour Célèbre, and I have to give a shout out to my girl Makeup, Handbags, etc. on Instagram. I will link her page down below. I adore her. First of all, she's just so kind, beautiful inside and out, and amazing, and so generous. also so supportive. And also, she has the best fragrance recommendations. This was her wedding scent. When she said that, I said, oh my goodness, I need it. And I got it blindly. I had never smelled it before. I asked for it for my birthday. And when I first received it, I was just like, it's cute. No. You know, this one took for me to go get my emissions done and the man to just like literally like apologize because he kept asking about my scent. And I don't know if he was just so attractive or what have you in the moment, but I could not remember what I was wearing. All I could remember was that it was Louis Vuitton. But it was at that moment that I realized, I see why this is a wedding scent. And I'm gonna show you my wedding scent in this collection today, but she's amazing. Like a beautiful, citrusy, vibrant, exuberant scent. This is nothing but citrus. Citrus and white florals, but heavy on the citrus. Le jour se lève literally translates to mean as the day begins. This just makes me feel like I woke up. I don't know what you were doing last night, and you don't know what I was doing. It's none of your business. You woke up in your man's crisp white button down. It's as the day begins, okay? This baby is so gorgeous. A simple fragrance in terms of the notes and how it's blended, but sometimes there's so much beauty in simplicity, and she is gorgeous. Like, the more I sit with it and wear it, the more I want to spray it all over me. So that's why the dent is this big. Once again, I know it's not huge, but for me, this is major. Specifically because when I wear it, I spray it about 5 or 6 times. She's gorgeous. Let's spray her on right now. I mean, look how much I spray. Oh, that's just how you feel. You just want to go, You need this one. And shout out to my dent. Okay, let's stay with citruses. My next scent is Lancome's Idole, and I never know how to open this, and this is actually a case because this, at least when it was launched, was the world's thinnest fragrance, if you can see. You guys see? So this is the case. I'll link it down below if they still sell it. And let me show you guys my dent. Ooh. Oh, this is a pear, lychee, jasmine, white floral citrus sensation. This is beautiful. I think this would be a great blind buy for any woman who loves a citrusy floral scent that is not as citrusy as this, or even as citrusy as Le Jour se lève. It's a more soft, everyday, very wearable scent. This is gorgeous. As you can see, I've used a fair amount of it. And it's one of those fragrances that whenever I talk about it, I'm like, why don't I wear this more? A stunner. Beautiful, beautiful, everyday wearable scent. Yeah, a soft, powdery citrus floral. Love it, love it. I just don't like that I have to keep it in this ugly case because I'm gonna be honest, part of the reason why I love fragrance is for the entire experience. I like smelling it and throwing my head back, hopefully, but I also appreciate a well-crafted bottle. And the fact that it has to be hidden in this case, moving right along. My next citrusy, I believe, scent is one that is discontinued. I'm so sorry. You might be able to find it on the pre-owned, not the pre-owned, but like the discount fragrance market. And this is B Balenciaga. I can't even smell it. Let me spray it. Hopefully it still smells like what it smelled like way back when. This is a tea scent. Like, it's very fresh and green and aquatic. Oh, it just smells like green tea, citrus, watery notes. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I have to find a backup of this. So are you ready for this dent? Are you ready? Because this is she's dented up. Look at that dent. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is probably my most used in terms of, you know, the dent fragrance in my collection. Look at that big ass dent. Can y'all see it? That's where the liquid is. And I don't want to use it anymore because it's discontinued. Oh, it just smells like a really beautiful rainy day in the springtime and you go outside wearing fabulous rain boots and you want to frolic and splash through puddles and then go have afternoon tea. That is this scent. It's classic, it's chic, it's beautiful, it's, dare I say, elegant, but it's such a watery green fragrance that smells like tea to me. Oh, This is a stunner. Simply beautiful. I need to find something that smells similar because B Balenciaga, she's that girl, and I don't know why she's discontinued. It hurts my heart. Okay, my next scent is another light, fresh scent, and this is Diptyque's Eau Rose. Now, I will tell you why this dent is so big. It's not because it's one of my favorites. It's not because I intended on using it so much. This is your classic fresh rose. It just smells like a bouquet of roses. They're still on the vine. They're fresh. This is a watery, rosy scent. Not as watery as like Delina La Rose, but just being a fresh rose. That's tart, but not too tart. Definitely not your grandmother's rose. Just really, really beautiful. Now, here's my dent. If you guys can see, the liquid is like right there. So I have used a fair amount of it, but let me tell you why. It's not because it's amazing, because it's not, like, it's a beautiful scent, but it's not complex. Diptyque fragrances, to me, at least some of them, are very linear. This smells the same way all the way through. I mean, it does dry down to be a little more soapy and fresh, but it's not complex, it's not deep, it's not interesting. I like spraying this in my room. So on my couch, on my comforter, on my pillows, on my rug, on my robe, on my towel in my bathroom. I like using this as a room spray sometimes. Should I be spraying 120? Actually, this is probably like $180 bottle. No, but I have it, so I do. Once again, it's not the most groundbreaking rose. It's just a really beautiful, simplistic rose. But look at that dent. And it's because I use her as a room spray. Okay, my next baby. This is my wedding scent. Now, I'm not married. We're working on it. It's me having a talk with God. I'm not married yet, but when I get married, this is the scent that I will wear on my wedding day. Interestingly enough, because this is Killian's Good Girl Gone Bad. And I am not a good girl gone bad at all. But to me, this is just what I want to feel like and epitomize on my wedding day. So, this is jasmine, I believe. Intense white florals, very, very sharp, beautiful, chic, elegant. Whew. I don't get good girl gone bad. When I think of good girl gone bad, I think of like, she wears lace in the, like white lace in the daytime, like white dresses. And then at night she wears like leather harnesses over her badass black clothes. Like, that's not what this gives me. But it does give me chic, elegance, beautiful, maybe magnolia. There's something very classic in here, probably tuberose even, but it's not super, super tuberosy. Oh, it's just beautiful. Mine kind of smells a little old. I might need to get the refill, but this is beautiful and I will for sure be wearing this on my wedding day. Now, it doesn't have a huge dent and you're probably not gonna be able to see it because of the bottle, but the liquid is down to here. I mean, that's good for me, guys. I gotta give it to myself. So, I do love this. I don't use it enough. It smells like mine has turned. I probably need to go get it refilled, but good girl gone bad. This is my wedding scent. Okay, my next to last fragrance is Cartier's La Panther. And this is one that I first got maybe 6 or so years ago. Beautiful, if you know the story. My friend who I worked with at the time always wore this. And every time he had it on, I was just like, oh my gosh, I need that scent. It smells like a chic, elegant woman of style and grace who is old money. It's like a jasmine, magnolia-ish white floral, very classic, in the same like category as this, but this is a lot more sharp. This is more musky. It definitely has musky notes in this, maybe even a touch of vanilla, but not too much. It's a deeper classic floral that's not citrusy, I don't think, but she is chic and elegant and she smells like old money. I love this scent so much. A lot of people will probably say it smells like a little old woman, but you know what? I want to be her, okay? So here's my dent. I mean, look at that dent. I'm pretty proud of myself. So I have used a fair amount of this scent. She is gorgeous. I'm gonna smell like a prostitute when I finish this video, but oh, It's wealth. It's just wealth. It's wealth. It's not a very sweet scent. It's more of a strikingly bold, yet soft, musky floral. Oh my gosh, we love Cartier Le Panther for sure. And my last fragrance is actually by Gucci, and this is Gucci Guilty. I got this first when I was in college. I do believe they have repackaged the fragrance. They might have even reformulated it, I'm not sure. But I have the original. And this smells like fancy baby powder. It smells like baby powder in a gold bottle. This is a wealthy baby. He or she was born with a silver or gold spoon, solid gold, and it's everything. It's a powdery floral, just fresh scent. It just smells like regal. It just smells so regal and beautiful. And my dent, as you can see on the side, my fragrance is to about here. Once again, not the biggest dent, but for me, that's pretty substantial. This is not one that I use too much anymore. I don't know why. Y'all, I better not spray this on myself because I'm gonna smell like a prostitute. Ooh, why don't I use this more? I think I don't like the bottle because it kind of tarnishes and turns funny. But baby, she smells amazing. If you love a fresh, uniquely bold and regal scent, you will love this. I am obsessed. Yeah, she's a good one. Once again, I'm not sure if they have reformulated it though. So guys, those are all the scents I have to share with you. I have fragrance all over my body. I definitely smell like a prostitute, but when it comes to fragrances, I don't mind. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what fragrances are essentially most used in my collection. And as you can see, they're some of my favorite scents, but they're not necessarily my overall favorites. I do have a scent that I only wear on my birthday that is one of my top scents of all time. But obviously, because I only wear it once a year, it's not gonna have a huge dent. But I still thought this video was fun. Don't forget to check out Simply Ayesha's channel. I will link it down below. Yeah, if you've done a video like this, link it down below so I can watch it. I thought this was so fun. Just taking a little trip down memory lane. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!